Hello. Come on, Estas. Uh-oh. Come on, Estas. Muy bien. Okay. I think that's something. Woo! How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, these mudras are live. Hopefully, if you are not catching this while we are live, you will enjoy the after show. Okay, after the party, it's the after party end. How y'all doing? The indie reads are on Patreon. Okay, everybody up in here. We're gonna do a roll call today because it's raining outside. So I'm trying to figure it out. Let me get my lip gloss. Okay, watch out for Fanny. Bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell with belt in your mouth. St. Pete. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for joining us. I really am grateful for those of you who really are on the path and really want to show up for yourselves as well as others, because everything is not about what us, all right? I wish I could fix this camera. Thank you so much. Who did that? Rebel Tarot, thank you so much. I am so, today is a beautiful day to just have, you know, every day is a good day to have gratitude, but you know, you have days where you are even more grateful, right? Your meditation and your prayers really are expansive, and you can feel and see the results of your prayers manifesting, right? Because what is bigger than the Most High? I'm trying to figure it out. As we walk our path, right? As we continue to move forward, right? With gentleness, ease, and grace, we are here to do what we came here to do. I am so excited. And what's so crazy is when I started to... because I'm not good at, you know, just doing a quick little 1-2 when it comes to doing, what do you call it? Enumerating certain points of what it is that I'm teaching or talking about or discussing. And so I did a post on Facebook earlier. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I did a post on Facebook earlier to promote the class on the 16th, which is the sexual imbalances class. But it's deeper than just sexual imbalances because of the sacral and root chakra and how all of those things connect and how to overturn and overthrow certain things, patterns of behavior that we have. So that made me just, when I started typing, I was like, I really could take this somewhere. I can really take this way somewhere else to discuss this, right? To present it to the public so that they can see the value of the course, right? Because that's what's important, showing the value that you will be adding to someone's lives, right? And I just began to go on a tangent, so I deleted a lot of it, copy and paste and put it over to the side, some of it. But I was just up and through there because I really am an advocate. That's where the RDP series comes from. That's what everything that I've been doing since I've been on the channel has to do with: recognize, defeat, and prevent certain shit from happening. And so that's where the RDP courses and anything that I talk about, not just the courses, because this is going to be a workshop. But the things that I discuss have a lot to do with, look, once you see it for what it is, you create action steps, and then you make sure that you keep in your Ashe toolbox those things that you will need to hand down. Also, those things that you may need in the future when the same thing presents itself, but in a different way. So then when you tackle that thing, the way that it shows up differently in your life, because every level is a new what? Bad building friends, okay? I call them the army of crumbs, okay? They're not an army of one. They are an army of crumbs. Okay, crumb snatchers. All right. And so I was just really, today I've really been in a space of just sitting and you know, I did some work, but it was still just, I was in my meditation space for quite some time, right? And didn't start coughing till I was going to get on here. So y'all know the vibes. But I was just in a real deep space of gratitude when I woke up, you know, woke up smiling, woke up, you know, doing a little twinkle toes thing or what have you, get a notification on my phone from CoStar that said, you don't have to do anything. It was something to the effect of make it, let me see if I still have it. What did CoStar tell me today? CoStar said you don't have to punish yourself for thinking about nothing. And I was in a deep space of meditation. I was like, I need to be doing something. I need to do this. Like, no, you need to just, it's okay to do nothing. Like, all right, CoStar, damn. Because, you know, they send you a little 1-2. And it's usually right on time. As well as my my reminders. They have this app. I don't know the name of the app because now I just get the reminders. I need to open it next time I get a reminder so I can tell y'all what the app is. But more than likely you have your own apps because it's so important that you have these anonymous cheerleaders. You already got a spirit team and ancestors that's cheering you on. But it's also, we need to see something, right? We need something in our face to also push us forward. So that also goes back into why I am just so happy to share a space with y'all about your sexual or sacred energy, because it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, but the thing about it is oftentimes people pull on you in different ways. Like some of you may say, I don't have sex, I'm this and I'm that, but people can pull on you at work, and you got to be able to identify that. People can try to because your manifestation power is so strong, people can be coming around you to pull off of you. People are befriending you. And we have talked before about the alpha females that use beta females as friends to get ahead. They use the beta. It's the equivalent of an alpha female telling you that they want to, let's go do this, let's go do that. You happen to be, you know, more or less, maybe more introverted, or maybe you don't do things the way that the extrovert does, right? You are not as, you're not trying to work a room when you go places. You really have that you want to go and just chill and listen to some music, whatever that is. But then you have these alpha females or these users, because they're not necessarily alphas, but they're users. And you have these users that befriend people, right? They befriend you to try to eat off you. They feed off you. They know that if they bring you, you attract attention, but you, what they want to do with the attention that you attract is how they feed off of your energy. Because you got to remember, we illuminate a lot of energy at all times, right? We are constantly attracting and repelling things at all times, right? And so if they didn't take you out with them, they would be repelling all of the good people, right? All the people with the coin. They'll be repelling all the people that's about something. But when they take you with them, because sometimes people think that your affiliation with someone makes you of what they are, who they are, right? And that's not always true, right? I'm a living testament. That is not always true. And so it's like, you know, that may be one of the ways. That too. And that's the other thing. I'm glad you said that. Hey, baby. Wait a minute. What did you say? They befriend you to hate on you because of your light too. Yes, that's true too. Okay, so that's the other part. Okay, because not only are they bringing you to use you, but they can also, those are the ones that slight you. Those are the ones who always got some sneaky, slick shit to say. Those are the ones who always try to peer pressure you or what have you. But some people do want to drain you. And overall, these are energy vampires, right? And on our path, we have to recognize when it's time to part ways with certain people, right? We have to be able to recognize when certain people around us in our field, in our energy field, whether they, because you know there is a such thing as people who bear false light. They bear false light, and when you get a crack in that light, when you kind of see a little crack in that light, then you got to go ahead and pull back, pull away like you are told, right? But sometimes, you know, throughout life, it's different ways and different areas that people, vampirism comes in different ways, right? So the workshop is A1 certified. Go to toolsforintuitives.com. Hey, baby. And sign up. We doing it on the 16th. I am ready to enjoy myself again because we did have a ball. So we're going to end this year off with working with agents of change. Shout out to Dr. Miles Monroe with the Agents of Change thing, because I knew that along my journey, and I've told you all many times before that man helped me with the academy. When I was just sitting, and he came and instructed and helped me. He passed a long time ago, but he came and instructed and helped me. Got no proof of it. Okay, cool. But it connects in the sense of the Agents of Change. I don't want to work with people who don't want to do better. I don't want to work with people who don't want to find out what their purpose is or live a more purposeful life. I don't want to work with those kind of people, but I know that I have to, right? At the least to get them somewhere, to trigger them a little bit and let them go on about their business. Cool, fine. Okay, I made peace with it. Boom. But when he came to me and helped me create that, right, it took a back seat. So now it's in the forefront, and everything that I've come here to do is aligned with Agents of Change. I didn't know that that's what it was called. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes sense to me when he just came out of nowhere and I started listening to his lectures and his seminars and whatnot, and just, you know, being in a space where we aligned. I didn't get to read all the books that I purchased, but we aligned, right? He also made the reference of being whole, separate, and unique, right? But also just the singleness, and that's what's so important. You defining people usually define when we over here talk about the self. You hear a lot of people who say, that's new age to talk about the self and that. This man, that's why they took him out. This man, I'm like, this makes sense. This is it. Because I couldn't express, right? I expressed to the best of my ability about how we must be in a space of loving ourselves, having self-discipline, self-mastery, knowing who we are, how we are, why we are, where we are. He explained all that. And I was like, this got to be somebody kin to me, because ain't no way. This got to be somebody from my light source, because ain't no way this all aligns with what I'm trying to tell folks, what I'm trying to teach out here about, you know, being in a space where you are able to be a spiritual warrior in your own right. He didn't say that point. But that is, I can't say if he my father, but that man, my God, it's so much love. Him and his wife, it's so much love that they embody, especially like when you watch him, you know that he love what he do and he's doing what he came to do, and you can often tell. It's not hard to tell when somebody is meant to do something, when somebody is ordained to do something. And it's hard for me personally to just be like, oh, that's a mentor of mine, that's a teacher of mine, or what have you. I just don't do that, right? And I know that y'all don't either. But at the end of the day, man, ain't no way. You cannot deny it. That man got God all over him. You cannot deny it. And some people tried to say that why he was preaching false doctrine and all that and this and that. You know, I had somebody early on that stopped dealing with me because I said that I really like this man. And it's like he was against gay people and all that stuff. So they were like, okay, if you down with him, that means that you down with everything that he say. I'm down with people who stand in their truth. I'm down for people who are agents of change and not chaos and destruction. You know what I'm saying? And the I Ching teaches you that as well. You got to figure out if you are with love and progress, or are you with chaos and destruction. One of the indie reads I did, one of the signs, right, is figuring out that trying to do dark work and light work it don't work like that. You can't do dark work and light work. So one of the signs in the indie reads, it came up that it's time for them to make a choice, because, you know, you don't have long. That goes back to the other thing that I was discussing on the MUDRAs the other day. And it had to do with, it had to do with time, right? I was like, I ain't been having my watch on. I still ain't got my watch on. I actually don't. I saw it the other day, but then I'm like, where did I see it? Because it's just sitting somewhere, but apparently I'm not supposed to see it. And so somebody said time ain't even real. Well, let me tell you something about time. Time is an illusion. Time is man-made. However, your destiny and your purpose has, like, how long you gonna be here to get things done? How long do you think that you have, right? If you didn't have some type of construct that you could do things in a way that there are deadlines for certain things, right? You may be delayed, but not denied. But however, it's about how you show up on a regular basis, how you show up every day, right? And so, you know, when I don't argue with people, I don't like to argue, right? Because if I go up in there, I'm gonna be up in there. So I don't argue. I know my limit, right? Just like if I were to drink, I know my limit. I know not to do too goddamn much, okay? So yeah, that's my rant for the day. It's always a rant before we get started. Thank you, Kanote. Oh, I didn't see Kanoke. I didn't see the one too. My bad. JC and her. Hey, Porch Daddy. Oh, hold on. The thing already came through, the little messy shit that be getting done, look covert. And that's the other thing too. Y'all need to know when y'all are dealing with a covert narcissist. Just know, okay? Some people just are agents of, you know, destruction. So let that be what that is. We ain't tripped out. Okay? Okay, Kanote. Because that thing went totally blurry. So if it went blurry on your phone, just refresh, child. Because we're going to keep it moving. I got a lot of love in me, a lot of love to share. And then I'm going to be out of here and go play with my hair. Hello. Okay. All right. So the audio was randomly going out. That's because they were doing that thing that they do to slow it down. That's because they were doing that thing, child. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing new, okay? And plus, we got to remember, ain't nothing new under the sun either, okay? So, hopefully next time you say that, I'll just pause and calm down, because they be trying to stop certain words and all that. It be a lot. It be in y'all face. It's been in y'all face for years now. What be going on? And I just keep going, because why wouldn't I? What, I'm supposed to stop because somebody fucking with me? And that goes into really, really quick. Welcome to the driveway, Nayeli. Okay, Arias. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. But that goes into everything. That goes into everything. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear, oh, turn the other cheek. Sometimes you can't feed certain things, because then they're going to keep on eating. It's like a stray dog. It's a stray dog. Okay? I got my humidifier right here. And it is humidifying, okay? I sleep with that damn thing, okay? The humidifier is humidifying, okay? I'm still a little off. I need to, well, I'm not going to do that. But we have so much in store, and I really would like for you all to join us on the 16th of December. I would really like for y'all to join me on the 16th of December. Join us on the 16th of December for that class, because I think it'll be very interesting. And that's the other reason why it probably chopped up too, because I'm expressing what it is that I'm sharing, because it's been a whole to do with trying to block y'all from getting a word and also signing up. Like, really, just stop, okay? God got to find a say so. All right. What, Kanote? I understand. And you know what's so good about that? Turning the other cheek and choosing to grow and see what's in store. Like, what? Okay, here's the thing. This is what I learned, and I've talked to y'all about this before, right? The thing about turning the other cheek, and I know a lot of times people say, oh, that Libras just do that because they non-confrontational. No, Libras can act the fuck up. Our shadow sign is Aries. We can make a decision. And back in the day, I used to be fiery like that. Like, bitch ain't okay, so this how we coming, right? I don't look for trouble, but when you bring it to me, bitch, I'm ready to squabble, right? Bitch, it's some punching going on. But you learn and you grow, right? So I had that one situation that I told y'all about that God was just like, let it go, let it go. I kept on turning the other cheek. Motherfucker just kept doing stuff. Let it go, let it go. Motherfucker just kept doing stuff. Nobody has outlived me that has come for me in a strong and terrifying way. Nobody. Okay? So God said, turn it. Okay, so I'm doing what I need to. Okay. And then when it was time for me to act, when God said, okay, say now. Because that's like spiritual transition. In the space that I was in to retaliate and to act up how I used to, it was the equivalent of don't act up, don't retaliate right now. Just do what it is that you are meant to do, how you are meant to do it. Do what it is that I'm telling you. All right, this motherfucker tripped out. This motherfucker don't know how to stop. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it before, so I understand the process, right? And it can be longer or shorter than the previous process because it depends on how God is refining you. So God finally said it's time to go. Gave me all the tools that I needed to go on and do what I needed to do. After I did what I needed to do, I didn't have no more trouble out that person. No more trouble out that person. Now, they probably went to their grave like that bitch. Well, hey. But I was there for them when they crossed, though. But they probably went to their grave like, you know, I doubt they would think about me on their way to their grave, okay? But I'm just saying, you know, sometimes people be so obsessed that it is so unhealthy that it fucks them up. And that's the other part, right? As a matter of fact, I was reading something this morning. Was it Joshua? I was reading one of my books because as y'all know, over the course of the last 2 to 3 years, I've gotten into just studying the way that I study, right? The scriptures or what have you, any of the scriptures. But at this time, it is the Bible, right? And I think it was Joshua. It was somebody that was the Israelites were going to take over a city. And the people in the city had built walls to keep people out. And so God told them he prepared them. And it was like, when y'all go over here, y'all going to own this city. And so I found that very interesting. Now, some of y'all might be able to tell me what scriptures it is because I don't remember and I just read it this morning. Okay. Early this morning. All right, so let's get into it. For real, Sky Love. And that's what people be wanting. You got to remember that too. Because here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to stop for real. Hold on. That's the thing that people be wanting. You got to remember that too. That people want to get a rise out of you. They want to lower your frequency. They want to lower your vibration. They want to take you off track. They want you to stop doing what you came here to do. And that's why I encourage on every level. Nothing that I teach, nothing that I talk about, none of the readings, none of that has... none of them are not without some type of advice that is going to help empower you, because it's so important not to hold grudges. It's so important not to become bitter. It's so important to do what you are assigned to do, all right? And let the rest handle itself. Joshua 6 about the walls of Jericho. I think that's it. It was some walls of a city, and I believe it was Jericho. There you go. Thank you, Kanote came through with it. But yeah. It's the same thing. Like, wait a minute. You know, I'm making a table for you. And that's what bad building friends like to do. Try to remove and distract you from what it is that you came to do, how you came to do it. And we talked about this over the years. The moment you were born, the alarm went off. You was ringing bells, okay? Everybody stopped breathing like, yeah. Everybody stopped breathing when you were born, child. Especially if you're the black sheep of the family. This one different. This one stands out. This the one that y'all this the one that y'all didn't want in because they stand out. And if you were kicked out of your family for whatever reason, you need to know that you were kicked out to continue to stand out. Don't be over there beating yourself up and all of that. I did some of that for you in my life. Don't beat yourself up. It's not worth it, because the more that you grow, you realize they wouldn't get it no way. They don't want to get it. They don't know how to get it. They don't know where you coming from because they're not connected the way that you are connected. They can't see where you going because it ain't their vision. You see what I mean? They can't be a part of the truth. They can't be a part of breaking a generational pattern because you think you better than everybody. Okay? Who are you to come up in here? Because they still connected to ancestors and lower vibrational entities that are still in the patterning. Okay? I'm trying to figure it out. This is where we get people die and be like, damn. Now I see, right? Because, you know, if you talk to a medium, you'll know, right? A medium will tell you. They be like, damn. I did a mediumship reading the other day for somebody, And the person was like, they get it. Because they do. They get it after the fact. When you hear, if you too caught up, okay, calm down. Don't talk to these people like that. But if you become too tied up and bogged down by this world, it's easier for you to be attacked. It's easier for you to be pulled into a fucked up space. It's easier for you to remain in a cycle. It's easier for you to give up on yourself. That's easy. Who don't want to be challenged, right? So I'm just saying. Y'all got to figure it out, because I'm not here to waste your time, and please don't waste mine. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. And that's the only time I'm looking at it, and your father knows it. All right. Let me see. Thank you, Kano. Okay, so we finna get started. We start with the fire signs 412. All right, fire signs 412. All right. For a short time, we're going to start back with the picture reads on Patreon. We tried that last year, but it was a lot going on, so we stopped. And people didn't really want to learn how to read pictures. Maybe they didn't want to do it publicly. It's not public. It's a private group. But we're going to see how that goes, all right? So let's get into these fire signs. Make sure that you listen to your sister signs. As a matter of fact, just listen to all of the signs, because there may be some energy, because this is collective energy for people that came here to hear something that they need to hear and not know, bullshit, even though we be laughing and joking. We gonna do that, okay? Because we get a token. I get permission to act up every now and then. All right? This is the fire signs. What do you have here for my beautiful fire signs, please? And thank you. Come up, we're doing 15 minutes. Contemplation, crown chakra. Think about it. Think about it. They've been telling y'all to think about it for a while, ain't it? All right, let me write it right here. Contemplation. Now, what I'm getting from this card... Okay, there's some type of meeting of the minds, okay, between you and another person. Now, I may have told y'all this before, but it could be that your IDA channel and your Pingala channel need to have a meeting of the minds, okay? Because some of you may have recently gone through some type of Kundalini awakening, and those things do connect in the Shimshuna. Hope I'm pronouncing it right, because I do get tongue-tied. All right, so what I'm getting here is that you can see through the blinds. Something about seeing through the blinds, right? You may have been in a space where you felt clouded. You may have been in a space where you couldn't see things clearly. But going into this crown energy, this is like all signs are pointing at one thing in particular. You may have had a lot of synchronicities that line up with something that you needed to pay attention to. That's why it's so good to be moving in gentleness, ease, and grace. You hear me? All right, so there's some residual energy here. You are connecting with someone that you're supposed to clear out some karma with. However, don't get attached to that, because if you're not connected with someone, this is about connecting and uniting with the self. The masculine and feminine energies uniting with the self as well, because you don't necessarily have to have someone to clear out some karma. You do your job and things work out. I'm just trying to figure it out. So what I'm seeing here is that there's some tension between you and another person. See that tension? Okay, I be trying to really show y'all. Hey, I'm from the hood, baby. We know about say. We gotta do what we gotta do. Okay? Cause doing this off this phone, and I got a camera, I got the laptop and all that stuff, but I don't want my shit hacked, okay? So there's something here that you are holding on to and another person is holding on to, and y'all need to discuss something. Y'all need to release something. Y'all need to have some type of meeting of the minds, because whatever it is that needs to be talked about needs some type of clarity. Maybe y'all a couple that need to sit down with a therapist. Maybe y'all are a couple that, need a mediator. That's just what that is. Maybe it's not a therapist. Maybe it's a mediator. Maybe it's, find somebody. A little kid will probably help you. So what's going on? A little kid will help you, because they're going to be blunt and they process information just like grown folks, okay? All right. So something is coming back around. So I think that the Mercury retrograde is the 13th. We're in the shadow phase. But you can't deny what you are connecting to, where it is that you are meant to go, and how it is that you are meant to grow with that contemplation. So let's start clarifying and get the story out. If you bumped your wrist recently, go back and look at, and it's swole up a little bit, go back and look at the events that happened, but look at it from the spiritual perspective or the metaphysical perspective, instead of, you know, the things that happened. Now, oh, I walked into this and I tripped right here. How did you walk into that? You weren't paying attention, of course, but how did you walk? What did you walk into? And go back and retrace your steps on everything that happened that day. Okay, it's not easy, but do it. Okay, and be in a space of contemplation so that you can get the information. It is a number 32, so there's some changes that are coming, but they're trying to get you to see what it is that needs to be seen. Okay, this is crown chakra activity. 3 of Cups, a reconciliation or some type of celebration. All right, and this is the root chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. Somebody needs to communicate about why they are the way that they are, why they do things the way that they do things. Here, it may even be that there needs to be a sit down. It may even be that there needs to be a sit down here. They go to mediator. The mediator is the big glass. This is you and the person. This is the mediator. Okay, or maybe somebody just needs to tell you why they, you know, cheated. Okay. All right. Let me see, honey. But they got to get to the root of it. They got to speak their truth. Somebody needs to speak their truth from a heart space, right? And how it connects to the root is what it is that they are used to. What it is that, you know, what those insecurities may be, that instability in what it is that they did, why it was like that. It may be about spending too. All right. What do you have here? What do you have here for my beautiful fire signs? What is this 3 of Cups? Is it the lady with the red dress? 7 of Cups. Somebody was confused. All right. Somebody's in a state of confusion. Not seeing things accurately. Having all these choices, all these options. They need to go and sit in meditation and contemplation and figure it out because things are about to change. Okay. Now it could be what they were connecting to. Maybe some of you are connecting on a whole other level when it comes to your crown chakra. And it's like you may have all these emotions come up from different angles, these different thoughts from these different angles, and you got to figure them out, right? It's like doing a puzzle, right? Putting a puzzle together. There's some confusion with these options, right? So if this was a third-party situation, or like somebody may like to go out and have drinks and they're trying to explain to you why they want to go have fun and do this, and like it's something with the root chakra. It's something that's deeply embedded in them, in the way that they do things, right? And you can always tell by a person's feet how they move about in life, okay? And their teeth, okay? Move forward. What do you have here? What do you have here for these fire signs? What is this 7 of Cups? Somebody tried to, like you have to contemplate the things that are available to you. 6 of Pentacles. This is that balance coming through. 67, 76, 376. You have to figure out what it is, right? Between you and this other person, because I feel like it's 2 people. Between you and this other person, y'all got to figure out some type of meeting of the minds. And it may even be in the practical sense. So again, it could be not spending enough time, not spending the money the right kind of way, the budget, whatever this is. But a light is shining about this, you see, about what somebody's desires are and how they go about doing things. That's grounded energy as well. That's bone energy. That's flesh energy, right? There may be 3 steps that you 2 can take in order for you to really, 3 things for you to contemplate that will even and balance this out, all right? Something may have happened when someone was 6 or 7 years old, of course. If it happens before the age of 12, it can be something that is the equivalent of a generational pattern, but it's in this lifetime, so you can still break that tradition that you've, you know, created for yourself. Thank you. All right. What information do you have here for my beautiful fire signs? What do you have here for these fire signs, honey? Boom. Death and rebirth. It's a transformation, a do-over. This death card also has purple in it. So what that's giving is what it's giving. Some of you are in a space where you're going to see beyond the fog. You're going to see beyond what it is that is presented to you. Whatever decision you are going to make or need to make is going to be transformative, right? But overall, you may get some type of visit from someone that has crossed, that loves you. And that's how you will know. Because oftentimes we get those who come in to, you know, solidify what it is that we already, the decision that we need to make, but we're not making it, but it's meant to be made because of this connection. This could be a partnership, whatever this is, a business partnership, whatever this is. But I'm saying whoever it is that crossed over was a devout believer in whatever it is they believe in. Okay, they were devout. And they want you in this energy of transformation. They want you to see things clearly about why they were the way that they were. So maybe if you see a review, a life review of them, it'll help you make decisions in this space that you are in. All right. With this death, it could be a Scorpio, but with this transformation that's coming in, some things have to end. The ways that you possibly used to do things, the way that the connection was, there's a lot that has to be let go of, a lot that needs to end. This is just straight to the point today, ain't it? It's not beating around the bush at all. A higher awareness when it comes to your work, a heightened awareness when it comes to your power, a heightened awareness when it comes to your progression, your spiritual progression and your spiritual growth is here. Okay. There's one thing that stands out the most, and that's going to be the thing that connects to the others that will have everything trickle or move into space, into its proper place. Okay. What do you have here? Ooh, make money. I've been thinking about getting me a puzzle to do, okay? Because I really know that that'll shift some things, right? Because I do puzzles, but okay, go on. All right. What do you have here for these beautiful fire signs, honey? The Two of Pentacles, all right? Balancing spirituality with practicality. You're looking at things different. That's what I'm saying. You are looking at things different, doing things different now. How do you put all of this together? It's going to come to you. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to make it fit immediately. Be gentle with yourself, right? Whatever this is that is coming to a head, right? To the forefront of your awareness for you to really put it together, because something was missed. You missed something. It almost got out of your view, right? But this is putting you more into your heart. You're moving within your heart energy. You got on a purple outfit. And now he has a red thing on his knee. But you're also communicating. When you communicate, the voice of your ancestors comes out of your mouth. It rings through. This is kind of like those people who do speeches, sermons, or what have you, and you can feel... They get your blood boiling. They get chill. They run chills through your body, like that type of thing. Y'all, whoever this is speaking with the voice of their ancestors or the voice of their lineage. They are strongly connected to that space. Y'all out of line. Let me see. What do you have here for my beautiful? What is that? A blanket of protection. So someone is meant to be a blanket of protection. Okay, thank you. I was just finna say, I know Kano finna say something. Somebody is a blanket of protection. Someone is a comfort here. The fire signs are holding on to something. Let me see, what is the fire sign? What are the fire signs holding on to before... Maybe somebody don't want to admit that another person is right about something. That can be hard when you're so used to doing things your way, or that's why you can't have people who always say yes or always trying to, like, I'm a firm believer that, people around you should inspire you, that y'all should have some type of adoration for one another, but also y'all need to be speaking the truth to each other, right? And things like that. Like, you don't want people around you that want to be where you at or want to take what you have. You don't want people around you who I tell you yes, and then your ass end up in a hole. Okay. Move forward. What is this? The fire signs are holding on to their independence and their leadership capabilities. They're holding on to what it is that has gotten them this far. Okay, so that makes sense. Let me see. What is this King of Wands? What are the fire signs holding on to, Chiao? The Sun. They holding on to their truth, what makes them, what they've held on to. Like, there's something that they want to reveal that is going to really explain, right? It's either you or the person. Somebody's holding on to something that's really going to bring a lot of light to a situation and a huge truth to a situation. Okay, at all, Stephen. Trying to figure it out. You just popped up to my face, okay? All right. So this may be Leo energy, but it could be any fire sign. But this is they feel like this is their strength. This has helped them so long and so far. But that's the thing. It's just like getting out the streets, getting out of, selling drugs and all of that. What you realize is that ain't nothing for you to hold on to, right? That don't connect with who you are actually as you evolve. And, that's why people always have an exit plan, right? Whatever. What do you have here for these beautiful fire signs? Please and thank you. Then we're going to wrap it up. The Nine of Cups. Stop going back and forth with yourself about what you want. Go ahead and make a decision and start asking for instructions. Yeah. Make a decision and ask for instructions. Somebody want their cake and eat it too. I don't know what to tell you, baby. Well, you can keep moving like that if you would like. Yeah, and somebody want their cake and eat it too. If they don't have their way, it's their way or no way. Okay. Let me see. But that Nine of Cups is about you going ahead and setting solid plans, a solid foundation for how you will move forward so that you will know what work needs to be put into this, what energy will need to be put into this, right? Practical steps, spiritual steps, all that, okay? Maybe money, okay? The Page of Swords, all right? Somebody spying in line. This may be some type of gossip about what it is that you got going on, yeah. The Lovers, making a choice, right? Making a choice to walk away. So let's see. Making a choice to find out what it is that serves you. The 8 comes before the 9. Yeah. Okay, so what is this Page of Swords? The 7 of Swords. Somebody is spying in line. I told you. Someone is spying in line. This may be online trolling, gossip. It could be anything. Somebody is watching, as always, right? But somebody is watching, gawking and stalking, bitch. This is gawking and stalking for sure, okay? Where can I put a wrench in the plans now? What can I steal now? What can I take now? What idea can I come up with to put this person in a space of disarray? Fire signs, don't let it happen. Be in control of your own mind, because anybody else that tries to have control of your mind will have power over you, and that's not what it do, okay? We must continue to move forward, all right? So what is the best advice for fire signs with this sneaking and geeking? Y'all might even receive some type of message or some type of information within the next 2 days about whoever this is that's been lying and spying. Somebody has to be seen. God damn it. Somebody has to be seen because you are in this space of making a decision. So once you make this decision, you'll notice that, wait a minute, how did that all of a sudden happen? Because sometimes people think that, oh, that must be a sign not to do that. No, that means that, do you trust the information that you got? Do you trust God? Do you trust what it is that came to you in that dream with one of your ancestors? Do you trust that more than you trust somebody that just up and out of nowhere trying to be a part of your process? Okay, thank you. You must remember, bugs will be bugs. Okay, this is Contemplation number 32. It assists with integration, balance, and meditation. All right, the benefits are it enhances full body balance and health, supports full yogic breath, allows for effortless meditation. So you'll hold your hands like this. All right, lay the back of the right hand onto the fingers of the left hand. Place your hands in your lap, palm facing up. All right. Relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine. The focus is my mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. My mind and body rest in perfect contemplation. Effortless contemplation. All right. So fire signs, if you made it this far, put some type of mudra or yogic pose to say that your mind and your body rest in effortless contemplation. You ain't gotta rush it. Don't be in a hurry. The only people in a hurry are the ones that, Yes, yes, yes. Yes, stay balanced, honey. And when you do it radiates throughout your entire being, and it do a little tingling everywhere, okay, except there, okay? But it does a little tingling right there, okay? All right. What do you have here for these beautiful water signs, please? And thank you, honey. I really like it. One thing for sure, we gonna go. All right. Water signs, I do indie reads on Patreon weekly. All right. We do homework in the cellar. If you want something new to add to your Ashe toolbox, I give those out in the cellar weekly. All right. So let's see here. What information do you have for the water signs, please? And thank you. Oh, oneness. Okay. What do you have here for the water signs? Unity. UNITY. Oh, let me show y'all. UNITY stands for unity. Boom. All right. All right. So 3 moving into a 5, creating an 8. That's big power water signs. Ooh. Power of the mind. Okay. This is spiritual assistance, not virtual assistance, okay? Be mindful, present, and aware. Yay. So water signs, whatever this is that you have here, it's cooking. It's not time for you to reveal this or release this right now, all right? Damn, y'all got there's a lot of light around the water signs at this time. The only thing that may be dark is shadow work that you need to do. I see this here. See the shadows here? This is what you're holding on to, right? You can't talk to nobody about it. You got to keep it a secret, whatever that is. All right. Maybe you had a palmistry reading. Somebody read your palm and showed you something, and you got to keep it to yourself about what it is that they revealed to you from your palmistry read. All right. So there's some shadow work here. There's 2 major components to this shadow work here. The first thing is being very direct with the way that you converse, with the way that you do things here. Yeah, because you may in the past have cussed a bunch of people out or something. You may in the past, maybe some of y'all are dealing with road rage. Whatever this one major thing that connects to the other thing is, it's the equivalent of when you work this out, you'll see what else needs to be worked out, especially when it comes to your relationships, your relationship with yourself as well as others. You'll see that it's not only happening in certain spaces, because you know how sometimes people be like, no, I only get mad if this happens. And then you notice, like, wait a minute, that right there kind of pissed me off. Okay. But what else could have pissed you off in that same type of way? That same energy that you hold, what else has happened? It's something like that. And it connects. It's 2 major things, but it's 2 things, 1 major. Let me see something. Let me see if it'll come out in these cards. Because I don't read palms, but for some reason, I'm drawn to that one thing. What do you have here for the water signs when it comes to saying, fuck y'all, fuck you, fuck you. Now, can I help you? It's aggression, all right? Maybe whatever it is that pissed you off or made you extremely mad, or something that you went through when you were a child that is coming to the forefront of your consciousness at this time. That's what you need to be working on. Whatever else is protected and covered. Okay. Yeah. And what's so crazy is it's protected by light and dark. Okay. So this may be some middle path workers. Thank you. All right. What is this? What is this that I'm seeing in this finger? Knobby knuckles, knobby fingers. What is this I'm seeing on this finger? Patience. Yeah, that makes sense, don't it? All right, so it says knobby knuckles. That's what came out. And it says knobby fingers with prominent knuckles, not through arthritis, indicates strong problem-solving abilities. You are a logical thinker who takes time to carefully assess each situation. Large knuckles suggest patience, right? So what is it that is coming up that you may be impatient with or about? You need to really figure that out, right? Because there's always something that comes up that we need to work on, right? We ain't floating up out of here yet. So there's always something that comes up, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how much information you've read, researched, went to school for, you always gonna need to learn something new about how you do what it is that you do. So It suggests patience, right? It says you don't like conflict and want stability. Now, the whole thing with this as well, when it comes to this middle fingers up, because that's where I'm getting that shadow energy from, the major shadow energy about the aggression or what have you. Maybe that's one of the things you are aggressive about something because it's not working out some type of ways. People ain't moving out of traffic, weaving in, and people always tailgating you or doing brake checks on you or something like that. Whatever it resonates with in your life, this is the time for you to really be in a space of using your philosophical mind. All right, let's start clarifying, child. If you have small hands, that indicates you often see the bigger picture, but can miss out on important details. You are reasonable and self-disciplined. Large hands almost reach your hairline when your wrists rest on your chin. This shows you are sensitive, versatile, and curious. You enjoy examining others and asking lots of questions. So find out who you are in there. But overall, it still stands what I said earlier. All right. What information do you have here for these water signs? The Lovers. Oh, all right. This could be that you are balancing out the masculine and feminine within, making some type of choice, right? A balanced choice, basically, right? Because the opposite of the Lovers is bad built, right? Making a choice out of these lower vibrational habits, toxic patterns, people, and situations, right? This is you being in a space where you are seeing very clearly things are really working out. This is you're stabilized in your mind, body, and your spirit. You're moving into this space of change, which is going to be powerful. So once you get past this next motherfucking, what's this, man? I don't know why I'm seeing it like a race, but it's not it's like I'm seeing track and field. So maybe you walking around the track field, right? And once you get to that one milestone that you usually hit, like the halfway mark, 2 miles, 3 miles, there's going to be something that indicates that, it's done. It is done. Now you can use what it is that you've learned in the proper way, right? Instead of having to continue to do things in the same type of way, right? That cycling energy. But with this Lovers card, this could be, uniting with this person after some type of confusion, right? Working together. Maybe there's somebody you work with. But let's see, because it doesn't have to necessarily be an actual lover. It could be your family as well. It could be connected to the family's history as well, right? What does it mean to be united? What does it mean to be in oneness? Because that's the card that wants to come out at first. Because when we move into that oneness energy, we do understand where people are coming from. Friends, family, or foes, right? We understand where they're coming from, but that doesn't mean that we have to sit in where they are coming from or where they are. We don't have to. We just, see it for what it is and keep it moving, okay? How y'all be doing on the dance floor till the DJ turn the motherfucking music off and the lights come on. Okay? What information do you have for these people? What information do you have for these beautiful people here today? I like it. This is really, really nice. Some of you may have Easter eggs or something that looks like Easter eggs or something with Easter eggs. Something happened on Easter when you were younger, possibly. The Magician, all right? The Family Magician. All right. So this is a new life cycle. You're moving into a very powerful time. You have all the tools necessary for it to make this work with you and this person, or just overall uniting with the angelic self, uniting with, the masculine and feminine energies working in a union, right? Because anytime one of them is off, right, they're not listening to each other. They don't have a good relationship, or they're not in agreement with the oneness of everything. But with this Magician card, this has a lot to do with manifestation as well. There's something here that is gonna change. It's gonna be magical. Let me see what's going on. Watch your step. Okay, you're going to find something when you least expect it. This is a tool that you absolutely can use. It's a key, okay? So there's something that you will be able to utilize here when you are questioning if you are in the right space, if you're on the right path, if you're doing the right thing, if you're around the right people. Whatever this is, your insight is heightening, okay? I also feel like many of you have gone through a space where you have really... you have really come to terms with what you're supposed to do. But not only that, this is like integrating You integrate all of this beautiful energy, right? Who is this? Somebody in here is, they were the ancestor reborn. So maybe when you were younger, people told you that you remind them of a certain person that lived, right? You remind me of so-and-so. You kind of like so-and-so. That's who you are strongly connected to because you are finishing off something that they started. That's how it goes. Okay. Let me see here. What do you have here? Somebody having an Aries baby. This is bringing y'all together, having an Aries baby. All right. What do you have here for the water signs? The 8 of Wands. I told you that's that 8. The 8 is spiritual power. The 8 is travel. It could be some opportunity presenting itself, and you gotta, you know, hop on that train when it comes in. All right. Choo choo ho. Okay. Okay, Kano, thank you. You got to hop on that train when it come in. So this is the 8 of Wands. It's like you need to be very grounded when this energy comes in. I think that you're already going to be aware of when it comes in, no matter what, okay? Stay prepared, okay? So this 8 of Wands energy comes in to propel you forward. This is powerful. They're getting you together in other spaces in order for you to be able to utilize this power once you integrate this new energy. You are recalibrating your GPS. Boom. You thought you were rerouting, but you were just recalibrating, balancing out, getting yourself together, situating all of the internal workings so that externally you'll be able to work your ass off. So this 8 of Wands has to do with communication. It could be. But I also feel that things are in the air. When things are in the air and you are finally in this space of this huge reveal, whatever that is, this 8 of Wands is, it's like you are unreachable at this time. People won't be able to reach you, touch you, because look, you got a couple of foxes, okay? So there's always a stank ass fox, okay, on the hunt. Ooh, what can I eat off of? What can I feed off of? They won't be able to eat off you or feed off you here in this 8 of Wands. Whatever it is that you were dependent upon to get you somewhere, you already know that you're going to see how this all unravels, okay? Someone here may even be in a space where with this Magician and this 8 of Wands, someone may have tried to confuse you, get you off track, and it didn't work. What is this 8 of Wands? It didn't work. It didn't work. All right. Tried to confuse you, tried to trip you up. It didn't work. The 7 of Cups tried to confuse you and trip you up. I told you. All right. So once you get into this power play, this power move, your energy is you're enthused, not overly enthused. Okay, not overly emotional, but you're in this very balanced space, and things begin to pick up. Things begin to unravel. It'd be one thing after the next, and you already see it before it happens. You begin to move in accordance with divine guidance and instruction. This 8 of Wands, like this, your solar plexus, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Okay. What do you have here for these water signs with this Lovers card? The 6 of Cups. Now that could be returning back to times when times of nostalgic memories, energies, and traditions, or what have you. But overall, this could be the return of someone, right? Or y'all getting back together in a way that y'all are willing to grow because y'all see it's fucked up outside. Ain't nothing in the dating pool right now but STD piss, okay? Diabetic piss. Okay, that's what's in the dating pool right now. Okay, a little feces in the dating pool right now. Okay, a lot of narcissism is in the dating pool right now. Not necessarily calling folks that because I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but that's what the fuck is out there. All right, but there's a return to better times. All right, what it is that you wanted and what you envisioned as a child. Boom, Queen of Coins. It has to do with your job, your work, your stability here. There may be someone who is impotent. Someone may be impotent or putting up their player ways with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Someone is now unexcited. Unexcited. What is unexcited? Making a choice not to hurt no more. Making a choice not to hurt somebody no more, right? Making a choice not to be what you were and how you were. Okay. Trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Oops. Upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. All right. I forgot what song that was. And where did that come from? Okay. Ooh, boom. The sun card, truth, illuminated, brightness, happiness, joy, wish fulfillment, okay? Some of you are strongly connected to the sun, all right? Right now, this must be your time to shine. Shine down on them then. This your time to shine, shine. Do it. Rum and Coke, do it, okay? Shine down on them, all right? Somebody got red blinds, red curtains. Look at this, 5 of Wands and the Lovers, all right? Some truth is being revealed, right? If you didn't think that there was competition, maybe you're about to find out there's competition. Maybe you're about to find out why somebody was spiritually imbalanced, why there was some type of jealousy, some arguments, some frustrations. Let's look at it real quick. Kano, what you said? Nothing. Oh, 5 minutes ago. You heard me? Look at that. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Wands. So the Queen of Cups is y'all, right? So there's some type of victory that is assured, all right? So this could be that you are at your job or the work, whatever it is that you are working on or whatever this is that is going on. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to be rewarded. Who? You're going to be rewarded. You're going to ride the chariot of ascension. If I were you, I would meditate on the chariot of ascension on a daily basis. Sometimes you, like, for those, I got coworkers in here. I was a few seconds early. Okay. I got coworkers in here. Now, coworkers, well, mostly, this really for anybody, but I really want to talk to my coworkers real quick that do this from, you know, a beautiful space and really out here wanting to help people. Co-workers, it is very important that y'all do your spiritual practices on a regular basis. Not no days off. Ain't no days off. Even if you don't do your, like you're not on here doing this or, you know, teaching a class, whatever it is that you are doing, right? Spreading the word and helping people, you heard. It is very important that y'all are on top of y'all spiritual practices. Y'all are, you know, keeping up with your code of ethics when it comes to reading for people. That confidentiality is very important, right? Make sure that all of your things are spiritually aligned as well as practically aligned, all right? So this is unity for the water signs, all right? Unification, clarity, and equilibrium. The benefits are that it supports the nervous and endocrine systems, improves mental clarity, activates pituitary gland, awareness of all senses, all right? So you'll lay your hands rest on the base of the thumb. Oh, well, y'all see that. Hold the hands away from the body, fingers facing outward. Away from the body, fingers facing outward, and it says, clarity fills all of my senses, leading me to unity with everything. Clarity fills all of my senses, leading me to unity with everything. Everything? Everything. Yes. Everything. Clarity. My God. Let me tell you something. Don't start your shit. I won't. Whatever. All right. Water signs, if you made it this far, put some eyes, a third eye, 2 eyes, anything with some eyes saying that you see clearly, okay? Whatever represents you seeing clearly. Put that in the, drop a comment, all right? For those of you who are on the live, please drop a comment after the live. I would appreciate it, all right? That's all I'm asking. I ain't asking for a whole lot, baby. All right? Y'all getting a lot of calls pouring in because that's where we at. That's the season we in. This is the end of the year. This is the end of the year, and we got a Mercury retrograde coming up, and Venus just transited, okay? The Venus energy just transited. I'm trying to figure it out, and it's in Libra, trying to figure it out. You better own it. Better. I should have did the class this weekend coming up. For the lovers in the house. For the lovers in the house. Nah, but the love energy has more to do with you than not. Okay, whatever. Whatever. But y'all busy, that's good. Because them calls coming in make the day go by. Y'all come back and watch this later. Them calls coming in make the day go by. I'm trying to figure it out. Them calls, baby. Y'all make it, baby. Baby. I remember my days answering them calls. It was fun. It was fun. Because you don't know who you gonna finna talk to and give some advice to. Help them out their situation. I don't know what kind of calls y'all getting. Where y'all work at? What kind of calls is it? Customer service, collections, telemarketing. I tried telemarketing. I don't know, man. It was a post on. This is an intermission. Now, and Earth finna come up. Like I'm gonna let your dad up, but I ain't letting up out for him right now. This finna come up. I don't know. You need to go ask. You need to go ask a reader who reads for celebrities. Go ask a reader that reads for celebrities, that does celebrity readings. Go ask a reader that does celebrity readings. What's going on with somebody? Weird. When you popped up in here, I'm like, this person is not from our tribe. Like, that person is not from our tribe. Don't come over here asking about celebrity gossip. Okay. Weird ass shit. Don't come over here with that. We trying to grow and learn something right quick. We trying to figure out who doing what and why and what part we need to play in and then how we need to move accordingly. Okay? Don't come over here with that bullshit. Okay? I'm telling y'all, trolls just be, and yeah, people could say, oh, I wasn't even trolling. I was just asking a question. Well, number one, you don't know how to read a room. And if you did know how to read a room, you'll probably have some friends that tell you that ain't how you read this kind of room. Okay? If you want to know about what the government doing, go listen to a reader that read about the government and world wars and shit like that and what's finna come and who finna do this, that, and the other. All right? When I used to be all over the place like that, I predicted a lot of that stuff. That is not the aim of why I'm here. That will get me off course, and I'm not going off course. Shit. Came here to help some folks. I ain't come here to talk about nobody else. These folks got their own business going on in this house. Just come in folks' house just acting up. Trying to figure it out. If you do her, say that. I'm new here. Do you do celebrity shit? Okay? You need to learn how to approach people. How to talk to folks. Okay? All right. What do you have here for these air signs? Oh. Stupid ass. What information do you have here for these air signs? Brilliance, heart chakra. Brilliant. All right, I don't know about y'all, but I've been on my greens, okay? I did a little 1-2, cooked a little meal for later. But I've been eating salads like, okay? That chlorophyll, okay? I help you feel, okay? So eating your greens, eating green, drinking green, hearing green, doing green, feeling green, okay? Maybe you smoke a little bit or something like that. Put one in the earth for me, though. Back in the day when I was younger. Okay. So, okay. Watch your words, all right? 25, 2 moving into a 5, creating a 7, the end of something. Something is ending. Once you get to this space where you release yourself of some residual energy from the heart chakra, the heart space, who do you need to forgive? What do you need to forgive? It's going to unlock doors, right? A lot of the indie reads yesterday had to do with focus and focusing on people, focusing on your strengths and things like that, right? But overall, whoever it is that the more you give, the more you receive, right? But it has to be a balance. There's something here that needs to be released from your heart chakra, like there may be a hook in your heart chakra that's preventing something, trying to anyway. But this would have to be something that you are closely connected to. This ain't something that somebody can energetically do unless they try and do some old black magic shit or something like that, which I don't recommend. If you do that type of thing, you are not welcome here. You can carry your ass on. Okay. All right. So there's something that needs to be released from the heart space in order for you to receive something, right? So whatever that block is, this has to do with uniting. This is that duality, the polarity, seeing things for what they are, right? We learn a lot in our opponents. We learn a lot in opposition. We learn a lot when something goes wrong. When we learn a lot when we are abused in certain types of ways. Not sexually or all of that from when you were younger. I'm talking about now that your ass is grown. There's a lot to learn in certain mental, emotional, practical abuse, right? Whether we are doing it ourselves or somebody else is doing it. So there's a lot to learn there. So this has to do with your heart chakra, the way that you are in this world. If your heart chakra is blocked, you won't be able to speak your truth. And speak from a true and authentic space because they are so connected, right? Speak with so much authenticity that there's no turning back. It's what you said. You said what you said and you stand on it right here. Okay. So there's an ending of something. There's a huge change that's coming in the area of what it is that you hold on to and how it is that you release. Because the more that you release things, the easier it becomes for you to release certain things because you've already recognized it, defeated, and prevented. Right now you're in that prevention space. So when you, after you've done something, when it comes up again, it's not as, it's blatant. You just see it for what it is and you know how to handle it off the top because you got skills, right? But this brilliance has a lot to do with the magnitude of that heart space, right? You are unlocking something in your heart energy with your heart chakra, just with the any correspondences, whether it's physical or not. Anything that corresponds with the heart chakra, you are unlocking a lot of your ability to receive as well as give in a different type of space. You're also releasing yourself from strongholds, whoever this is, okay? You're releasing yourself from some type of cycle pattern or just a stronghold overall. And why I say the Tejas Mudra? Is it a Mexican? Okay, Spanish, Latino. Okay, I don't know what to say, what it is. I'm country. We say Mexicans. Okay. All right, so with this heart chakra, there's something here where maybe there's some type of pressure. Some pressure when it comes to what it is that you think about, what it is that you envision. What, you know, you may have to do some heart. I was holding my stomach. Because I be liking to touch it. All right, so, you know, you do the... you connect all of these, right? When you do certain exercises. So that may be one that you do to clear all of this out, right? So that you can also only see and envision things from the space in which you are elevating to or have elevated to. Clearing out these in between here, right? Maybe you need to go to the doctor and get this checked from the titties up, okay? But yeah. Let me go and start clarifying because I was about to say something about arthritis, gout. Sometimes gout and other conditions can be confused for arthritis. That's why you got to get 3-4 checks, right? I always recommend getting 3 or 4 checks, okay? There's a lot of energy that is going to be coming to you. You're going to be a magnet to a lot of things and a lot of people and situations. This is about your growth. This is about your expansion. All right, you can't do much if you blocked off, right? You can't do much. There's not a lot of go in being blocked out. Okay, make sure that you meet us on the 16th for the workshop. All right, if you have any blocks that you want to discuss or where you think that you are blocked, then we'll look into it during that workshop. All right, what is this brilliance that the air signs are in the space of possessing as well as utilizing for all of us here today? Sometimes there's some vibration. You may have vibration in your lower back. That's usually connected to your stability, but also like it depends on the side, right? But that energy that may be radiating from your back has a lot to do with your stability, your foundation, but also is someone trying to poke, prod, or attack you in some type of way, even if they're not doing it, you know, in the sense of actual sitting over something and doing some voodoo or some shit. But, you know, it could be a lot of people that are coming up against you trying to make you feel some type of way. And you can have areas in your back with some type of pain as well, okay? But there's some type of vibrating energy here, all right? The shadow. Just look at all the shadow work that you have to do, the things that come up, that come to just allow it to come up. Try not to force yourself to go into some type of vortex that you don't need to go into, right? Thank you, J-Lo, that you don't need to. Welcome, J-Lo. I didn't even know you came in here. Who else in here? All right. So let's see here. What do you have here for these air signs? The Queen of Cups, that nurturing energy. This is your heart energy. This may be connected to the mother, but overall, this is just your wisdom, your ability to build and create and nurture yourself as well as others here. With this Queen of Cups is someone who, she doesn't just open, she gives love, but she doesn't just open her doors to just know anybody, right? She doesn't just welcome any and everybody into her space, and it makes sense. That could be anybody, but right now we're talking about the Queen of Cups, okay? Because that's what it's looking like right here. She also has a scarab beetle on her chest, all right? There's a scarab beetle on the Queen of Cups chest. That's what it looked like to me. It's right there. Thank you. So she is strongly connected to higher realms, and a lot of the knowledge and the wisdom that she has, it's not textbook, right? All right. So that must be something that y'all are in. Maybe y'all in y'all Queen of Cups bag right now, or whatever water sign is prominent in your chart right now with whatever transits are going on. This is what it's pinpointing possibly. Who knows? This person is very deeply rooted, deeply connected. This may be a matriarch of a family or the new matriarch of a family or the connection too. Okay, let's move forward. What is this Queen of Cups, child? Fire sign tried to pop out. What is this Queen of Cups and this Brilliance card for the air signs, please? The Lovers. All right. Got to make a choice in love. 2 lighthouses going off in the night. 2 lighthouses. You have the strength to propel yourself forward. You're going to have to work on this day by day, moment by moment. There's a lot of power. Maybe you have Leo in here. Yeah. Something is destined to happen. Yeah, something is destined to happen. Let me tell you something. Something is destined to happen. I'm not going to go all up into all of this. He say, she say, shit. Arguing over your destiny. Because that's what's happening. Let me show you. You got the Strength card on this side. So you are in your power. Very powerful, very much so on your way, doing what it is that you need to, taking soft, tolerable control, not exuding too much force, okay? Because the Queen never steps off her throne. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is destined to happen. This is something that is going to empower you. This is empowerment with that Leo card coming in. Leos do have big hearts, right? With that Leo coming in. But then after the Wheel of Fortune, right, destiny is here. But it's like this is someone fighting you over your destiny or what is fated to happen. Or maybe it's just fated to happen that you see this person that comes out of nowhere with some type of information. I can't say that they are speaking the truth because this isn't someone well-versed. This isn't a highly educated person, this Knight of Swords. This is somebody that is just, you know, saying shit out of nowhere, probably trying to get some type of rise out of you. Okay, if it ain't making your dick hard, I'm trying to figure it out. So whoever this is trying to get a rise out of you, okay? It could be this King of Cups trying to get a rise out of somebody, all right? There's a King of Cups and a Chariot. Somebody stopping by your house, possibly because they got to show you who is reigning supreme. This may even be someone who you put on hold to get to work on your wish fulfillment. This person has been sad. They want to communicate something to you here. They may be showing up at your job. All right, this is fast communication, groundbreaking. This is a breakthrough coming through. You're going to be even more inspired to get shit done, move accordingly. Here, there's also this shit came out again. This came out in the Libra thing last night. These 3 right here. And I know I done shuffled these cards more than that because I done had personal reads. I did. So there's somebody who tried to cause you some type of harm is going to end up harmed. I'm going to leave it at that. All right. So it's a lot of people playing around. A lot of people got a lot of shit going down. Okay. Not my business. All right. What do you have here for these beautiful water signs, please? The 4 of Cups, strategy. All right. So how will you move forward? What is it that you want to do and how do you want to do it, right? You may be in a space where you're bored. You're just feeling numb or whatever. Read, write, arithmetic, figure something out because you need to connect with your true north at this time and figure out the direction that you are going, whether it's with a person or not. I'm just saying here that it's important for you to get yourself together, basically, because the Lovers did come out. And it could also be, you know, family connecting as well, or maybe you are tired of something. You need a new way, a new direction, a new way of doing things. Here, a new way of communicating. This is all blue. When we connect to that blue that ocean, that lake, that energy, right? That embodies all of us. We are all connected to water. We got so much water in us, right? Making sure that you are balanced, all right? Somebody may be going back to school. It says school on there, okay? But somebody may be going back to school or reviewing something from school. But this is about getting in tune with your true north now that you figured something out. Boom, taking time out to heal after, you know, whatever this is that may have happened in the recent past. Something about you staying focused is going to pay off, okay? All you got to do is stay focused. And I told you that just kept coming up yesterday. I was like, that must, you know, I just need to start making series and titling the series because it looked like everybody was in accordance, right? It was a whole lot of different stories. But at the end of the day, they all needed to, you know, whatever. The Nine of Cups. All right. And once you focus on this, then you will take action. It's like you go from a 4 to a 9, 49. Maybe some of you are 49, 94. But it's like something may be significant about those years too. 1949, 1994. But what I'm seeing here is going back to the drawing board as well. Yeah. You waiting for something and it's coming, okay? I also feel like there may be a download that you get that is going to really put you in a writer's energy. You're going to be so filled with energy that you're just going to be writing, okay? I like it. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I wasn't, and I remember. All right, let's get these over here because apparently there's other stuff going on. All right, what information do you have here for these air signs? Focus upon your strengths, all right? You can do it. You can do it. Retreat to nature. All green, everything. All green, open your heart to love. It all makes sense. Shit, I'm trying to put that up because it's just reiterating everything I said. All right, so make sure that you go and talk to a friend in them, okay? Go and get into nature and really talk to the greens, okay? The fairy kingdom as well is out there awaiting you as well. Whatever it is that magically happens in that area, in that arena, go do it, okay? I had plans to go see mines, okay? And go to my world tree, but, okay. It raining like a mug out there, okay? But focus upon your strength like Apollo. Open your heart to love like Jesus, okay? Archangel Michael is here saying that you can do it, and that is the protector of the grounded energy. So you want to make sure that you connect like a Rolex necklace with Archangel Michael. All right? Air signs, if you made it this far, just drop a heart of any color, of any proportion in the comments. Thank you. And for those of you who are watching, please drop the comments that you will possibly put in this comment section under the video once I leave this place. Just come back and just do it for me. That's all I'm asking. All right, so here we are. Brilliance, all right? Inner light, focus, radiance, like it, okay? It directs breath to your heart, chest, and ribs. Assists the immune system, awakens and uplifts energy, okay? Hold the mudra in front of your heart, a few inches away from your body. Relax the elbows downward, all right? If you have heart conditions, hypertension, use caution. Don't use it at all. And don't give it to nobody to use. Don't be messy, okay? You still got living to do. You don't want nobody to do that to you, okay? All right? The focus is, I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. And that's why everybody don't need to have access to you. Okay. That goes with the door I saw with the Queen of Cups in that door. She ain't letting everybody in. She got love to share, but she ain't letting everybody in. Because why would she do that? Okay. All right. What do you have here for the earth signs? Okay. What do you have here for the earth signs, please? Boop, 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 self-trust. I think somebody got this the other week because I don't know why this looked like a waffle to me. Why does it look like a waffle to me? Whatever. Don't have to tell me. I'll figure it out. All right. Self-trust, number 23. 2 moving into a 3, creating a 5. The energies of the 2 moving into a 3. Co-creation. Going from, doing you and your spouse or doing it yourself. Maybe some of y'all going, trying to figure out if you want to have a threesome or not. I don't recommend. All right. But whatever. Live your life. Do you. Okay. It ain't about what I know. Okay. All right. So a 2 moving into a 3, creating a 5. Again, change. Change is inevitable. How you handle change is what's important. Okay. That's the most important. All right. So what I'm getting here is that somebody got twins. Somebody got twins or is a twin. Not seeing eye to eye. Fraternal twins. What's the twins that look just alike? What is the twins that look just alike? I forget. I think it's fraternal. I forgot. Shit. All right. So anyways, with this self-trust card, this is about you connecting the dots, making things happen, seeing things from a truth, the space of truth, right? What is the truth to you? How do you assess truthful information, accurate information when it comes to connecting to divine instruction? Now, here's the thing. Let me turn around. All right, so here's the thing. In the past, some of you may have been in a space where, there were some things that you did that you're not proud of. There may be some things that you did that you don't want people to know about. There may be some things that you did in the past that aren't as hidden as you think. So here's the thing. If it comes to the forefront of your awareness, go ahead and make peace with those things, all right? Somebody may be in you need to trust yourself when you are dealing with people because someone may be trying to put you in some type of cross. A cross is like cock blocking, right? Cock blocking, trying to put you in a situation where you get in trouble, trying to put you in a situation where you will end up despising yourself, trying to put you into a situation that'll cross up your legs, cross up maybe somebody doing some crossing work. So you need to do some uncrossing work, okay? And on a spiritual level, you do the uncrossing bad, the uncrossing work, okay? Whatever that work means to you. However, in your practical arena, when it comes to your job and fucked up coworkers, family, friends, whoever, somebody trying to put you in a cross by saying that you said something, saying that you did something or what have you, trying to get you to miss out on something, trying to be a cock blocker, okay? Ain't no fucking going on when a cock blocker is shown, okay? Ain't no getting to, the orgasmic experiences of life if a cock blocker is always trying to cover up something. They either trying to cover up the penis or cover up the vagina. They're trying to cover up what it means, what connects so that you can get the orgasmic experience, right? Not necessarily like actually sexually, but metaphorically, that's what I'm looking at it like. Cock blocking. Somebody trying to cover the hole so nobody can't fuck. Trying to cover the penis so they can't insert it. Like, what are you doing? So this may be that kind of energy, somebody trying to cross you up, but it's important that you trust yourself in a situation. See things for what they are. There is a person here. There is a very dark person here. They may have brown hair, blonde hair. There's a very dark person. This is the person over here. All right. Maybe short. Maybe they under the 5'10". I don't know if they're short or not. Shit, I'm short. But they are under the height. They are not over 5'10", whoever this is. Very short, very dark. Their energy is dark, but they try to present themselves as light. This is somebody that has a false golden light. And I didn't learn till last year that people be using, cloaking themselves with Saint Germain. Oh, I did tell y'all about that, I think. I told y'all about that finding. I was like, what? But this is somebody that, you have to trust yourself. Don't trust what this person is telling you. Trust how this person is coming at you. You cannot trust whoever this person is because I feel like they are trying to cross you up. They are trying to put you in a space where they are directing your path. Baby, God, somebody's trying to play God in your life. Earth signs, like, really? I could be lying. All right? There's some shadow energy here. When it comes to the connecting tissue in your body. So something about the connecting tissue, some connected tissue. when this person, that may be something that you realize when this person is around or in your energy or what have you, there's a certain body part or a certain thing that you can tell, like, this bitch, right? Because it can be irritating. It's like, this motherfucker just don't stop. But, you know, you learn and you grow. So once you get to that point where you realize and just keep on moving, you're just like, yeah. And you just, okay, bye. But the connective tissue, what, they didn't say nothing else. And I'm not a doctor, okay? Let me see, or any type of practitioner of, you know, knowing what all of the tissues and all that. But it's some connective tissue, something to do with connective tissue. Maybe this is something that a courting that you have with this person. I don't think you courted with this person. This is just someone trying to do certain things. Look, this is them. This is how they trying to connect. This is cock blocking, right? All right, these are the things here. These are the things here that, you know, you don't want to discuss or haven't discussed or what have you here. Someone is trying to make something small a big situation, right? You don't have time for that, right? But let's see. They're trying to make a big situation out of nothing, right? Okay, so let's see. What do you have here for these earth signs? This person is very dark. Look at this. Look at all that's coming off this person over here. I don't know if y'all can see it that good. But it's a very thick, dark energy, okay? This is somebody with an attachment. And you need to know how to notice when people have attachments, child. Because if there's a difference from an attachment and a possession, this person is nearly in that space. I really do feel like, because the darkness is in their eyes. This is one of those eye-changing people. This is one of those people who you can see it in their neck. You can see it in their neck. That's like, what else in there? What else you got going on? Okay? Yeah. This ain't good. Whatever this is not looking good for this person. All right, but you need to trust yourself first. Let's get back into that. All right, what is this self-trust for, my beautiful earth signs? Ooh, jumped out. The Queen of Pentacles. Focus on what it is. Like, this may be a job or some plans that you have. This is balancing home and work life. This is something that you are doing on a regular basis, something that you have mastered, because you have mastered some things. And you should go back and see, like, I've mastered all these things. Why wouldn't I trust myself? Why would I have to ask for certain advice or certain instruction or how this may turn out? There it is, right? You have your moments when you can ask. But overall, something with this energy is more about you trusting yourself, being connected, like a Rolex necklace, because it's like you trust yourself to be able to manage what needs to be managed, to make it through the other side of the change that is coming. All right. 1, 2, 3. 3 flowers. 3 flowers, 3 clouds. 3 flowers, 3 clouds. So it's something about the sunrise looks like a flower. So maybe when you look out at the sunrise, in the near future, you're going to see something that is in sync with something that you believe in. But it's like a sun that looks like a flower. Maybe it's the clouds, the way the clouds are. Do the clouds be? Yeah, they do. They do be over there. I don't know, child. But something about growth, protection of growth, all right? There's a lot of advantage here. You have the advantage here. All right, because of the way that your heart is. You are trusting the process. Maybe this is what it has to do with. Because oftentimes we try to say that we in control of our life and our destiny or what have you. Because you're kind of speaking like an atheist, bitch. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with atheists. I ain't said that. But you speaking like an atheist and you know you're not. So you know that you connected to the Most High. So you know that you have to trust yourself, but also trust that you are receiving divine information and not being manipulated by whatever that thing is. Okay? It's very dark. I don't like it. Cleanse your area, cleanse your home, cleanse your space, cleanse your inner space as well, because this is heart energy. One of the most powerful brains that you have. You got 3 brains trying to figure it out. Men have 4. Oh, man. Eventually, I want to do okay. We're going to have to talk about it one day. All right. Queen of Cups. So maybe it's a Queen of Cups that is in this dark energy. I don't know. But this is the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So maybe you're bringing more of that love energy into your work and the way that it expands you in some type of way. But overall, this may be that instead of talking to this person, to trust yourself. Because somebody is extremely dark. They may do the same thing that you do. The way that I'm looking at these, because what's matching here, maybe they meant to be in your life to show you something, teach you something, and strengthen you. These look the same, right? Because even when you look at your own thumbs or your own hands, they don't mirror each other. right? But somebody is mirroring. Oh, that's what it is. Somebody is mirroring you. This person, somebody is trying to mirror you. Did this come up the other day? Identical twins. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you. Identical twins and fraternal. I couldn't figure it out, man. I'd be somewhere else, child, whatever. Somebody, I know you didn't ask that shit. Okay, I asked somebody what AA was the other day because I was in my zone. I was like, what is that, African American or something? She was like, an Alcoholics Anonymous. And after she said, I was like, duh. Yeah. Whatever, I'm going to ask a question. I don't care. Ain't no such thing as stupid questions. My teacher told me that. Thank you. All right. What information do you have here for these air signs? What is going on between these dynamics? Is this the air sign? I mean, the earth sign. Sorry. So maybe it's earth sign or communication or something to do with Mercury, right? The way that you think, the way that you communicate, the way that you speak, the way that technology, whatever that is, right? You got to trust yourself, especially if things start to happen when we move into that Mercury retrograde, and you begin to see things happen or certain stuff probably kind of, has you feeling like that ain't what, miscommunication. So maybe there's some type of miscommunication, but you need to trust that you did communicate what needed to be communicated. Okay, there we are. What do you have here for these earth signs, please, and thank you? Told you, 7 of Swords. Somebody ain't real. Tell me how you feel. The bitch ain't real. Somebody ain't really somebody is hiding behind a false mask. There's a 7 of Swords here. There's some type of lies and betrayal here. You're going to have to trust yourself more, all right? And make sure that if you go into a hangman space, which is trying to see things from a different perspective, or you just go up in the attic, that's where the hangman goes. The hangman is in the attic of the house, right? Receiving all this beautiful information and about what is going to need to be sacrificed and what is going to need to be done. You got to give something to receive something. Boom. So there may be someone, you just want to make sure that no one tries to put you in a hanged man space where you don't know which way is up or what direction to go. And, be sure of that because it's some kind of lie here. It's dark versus light. This is dark versus light. Maybe somebody that hurt you or tried to cause some type of heartache in the past. They're being blocked. Child, what is going on with these earth signs, child? What is going on? I get so tired of the 7 of Swords, but when it come out, you got to go and read it. What is this betrayal? And don't betray yourself. That's the most thing about self-trust anyway. This is about not betraying yourself. No, you let nobody else do it, and you're not going to do it, right? When you really create that boundary and really stand on that and you ask for assistance with that, I'm telling you what's going on, all right? This 7 of Swords is far from the truth. Okay, look how far back that lighthouse is. The 7 of Swords, whoever this person is far from the truth. They are far from being in divinity, whoever this is. They are not a light worker. They are not a way shower. They are not a seer. They are not who they are claiming to. Child, what the fuck is this? It don't have to be this Queen of Cups or this Queen of whoever it is. But it's some type of lies and deception, okay? So you need to trust yourself more. Don't lie to yourself, shit. What is this 7 of Swords? Sit in meditation, child. About the King of Cups. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Somebody lied about this person. Some type of lies, deception, or betrayal. Tried to steal something or somebody. 6 of Swords. But you're going to get the information that you need. The clarity that you need to get past whatever this is that is going on. Because what does this King of Cups and this Queen of Cups have to do? Like, what kind of lie? Child, what's going on? Clarify this 7 of Swords. It had to happen. The Wheel of Fortune. Lies about what your destiny is. Lies about your fate. The fate of the event. Lies. Lies, deception is pushing you into trusting yourself more. Like, if you didn't pick up on the red flags at first, bitch, I bet you pick up on them now. You hear me? All right? If you didn't pick up on, the breadcrumbing at first, I bet you picking up on it now, ain't it? All right, let me see now. It was destined to happen, but it's up and it's stuck. 10 of Wands and the Emperor, burdens, right? A cycle, a spiritual burden. Somebody was spiritually burdened here, okay? Something is a burden, okay? So this all is interesting because that 7 of Swords is what's holding the most weight when I look at this. This is holding the most weight. These look like amethyst to me. bricks of amethyst stones. That's what it looked like to me, okay? Whatever it looked like to you, that's your life. But in the darkness, damn, okay, so in the darkness, you're going to see faces. You're going to see the truth, right? You need for somebody to show you the truth. You need for somebody to reveal themselves and show you the truth. Okay, show you who they are, because this has been a burden. This has been too much that you've held on to, too much that you have allowed to get out of whack. You got to stay in control, be in control, and be the master of your surroundings, the master of what it is that you came to do and how you came to do it. And you only get that when you get this clarity. This is hiding your vehicle. This is hiding your ability to move forward, right? Because there are things that are stressing you out, weigh you down, whatever, trying to bog you down, keep you out of this space that you are in. You are supposed to be in, but you have to trust the process, trust yourself. Now, with this, okay, I'm finna go for real. With this King of Cups and this Seven of Swords and this Queen, but you're gonna see the truth. You're gonna choose love. This is something coming in. Some of you may have a bright light come up in your house, or something like a beautiful presence, okay? Because there is a such thing, okay? But there's going to be some type of beautiful presence that is going to lead you out of this, okay? I keep hearing ascension, ascension, ascension. Hold on. What do you have here for these wonderful? What is this for the earth signs? I find it interesting, though, because even if it's not these people, the other way that I'm seeing this is that so that must be that person. So whoever that dark person is trying to come between you here or stop something, or because sevens, that's what they do. Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords, it can be self-sabotage, self-betrayal, self-lie, self-deceit. You stole something from your goddamn self, okay? But overall, it may be that dark energy, so maybe it's just your dark side. We can look at it like that too. But whatever it is, it comes in to steal, kill, destroy, whatever it is, and it's connected to bad building friends, so you got to figure it out. All right. But I also see here that, you know, maybe this is something that is meant to be. This is fate and destiny. Something is meant to be, not this burden, because you've learned a lot from what you've gone through. In order for you to continue to move forward, you have learned, okay? Live, learned, and loved, okay? So now, maybe, you know, somebody, maybe your boss or somebody at your job, maybe your father, somebody's really getting on your goddamn nerve, okay? They are really just like, stop. And I feel like spiritually, this person... yeah, spiritually, this person loses. Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Spiritually, this person will lose, okay? Because somebody is so burdened that they ain't getting no sleep. Somebody is so burdened that they are just in despair. They're in this. They're not emotionally available, right? Because something may have happened to them when they were 5, that changed the way that they view the world, okay? Child, I don't know. All right, so that is earth signs. Figure it out. Earth signs, if you made it this far, drop one of these. I forget, fingers crossed. You're going to trust yourself. You are strongly connected to yourself. This is your divine feminine. This is your divine masculine, because the masculine is bigger than the feminine. And you're going to intertwine those and trust yourself, right? Connect God, all right? And prepare for the change. That's what this 2 move through this 3 is saying. You and your divine feminine and masculine, your left and right brain is balanced. The polarities have all balanced out. Okay, okay, okay. The 3 is you connecting with a higher source, right? Connecting the mind, body, and spirit. Boom, from a higher level, boom. And then that creates that change, because you want to trust yourself on this leg of your journey. Okay? So I really like it. If you want any intuitive development, one-on-one consultations or coaching, or if you want some one-on-one consultations, if you are a senior intuitive, one of the more advanced intuitives that's doing this line of work, or any line of work that has to do with dealing with people, you can book with me on my website. Okay? All right? The indie reads are on Patreon. All right. I know y'all just been over there talking. I appreciate y'all going back to work. A lot of y'all got to go answer phones and all of that, which I really love. I used to love to do that a lot. I probably, like, if I were to go back, which I won't, but if I were to go back, man, I would be having the time of my life. Do you hear me? With the things I've learned over these years, them folks ain't talked to me in forever. I get to talk to new people every day. I used to like that. I mean, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I still get to do what I was doing, right? But now I'm not on the phone, and there's not a structured way of doing it, right? When I used to do customer service, it used to be a structured way of doing stuff. You know, it's too much structure for me, baby. I got something to say. Oh, okay. What you talking about? You slipped up and said, what the hell on this call? We're going to have to dock you. Fuck y'all. That's why I do what I love. I love talking and helping folks. And being able to be myself and nobody else. All right? All right. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, J-Lo. Thank you, Kanoke. Whoever else came in here, I really appreciate y'all. Okay, Claudia's kitty. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure that y'all meet me on in the workshop for the 16th. Put it on your calendar. And I will talk to y'all later.